Hello mga ka-investor, welcome back sa ating channel. At ngayon magre-react tayo sa isang video na kung saan marami tayong matututunan. No? So, may sa title, no? Mga signs na kung saan yung isang tao ay mayaman. So, magandang pag-aralan to kasi mas mamamaterialize nyo kung paano ba talaga, uh, ano ba yun, paano ba i-handle ng mga hindi man mayayaman, mga well-off na tao yung sarili nila. Nung bata ako, akala ko 'pag sinabing mayaman, may mansion, malaking bahay. But it doesn't work that way. Kasi, yun yung pino-portray ng mga artista, ng mga influencer na alam mo yun. Pero in reality, majority, siguro sobrang liit ang percentage lang ng tao nagagawa nun. So, i-start ko na yung video and panoorin na natin.
Wealth comes with flashy cars, expensive clothes, or huge mansions. But the truth is, some of the wealthiest people walk among us without showing any obvious signs. In fact, many wealthy individuals have learned to hide their wealth in plain sight. In this video, we're revealing the unusual signs that someone may be secretly rich, the ones you'd never guess. 1. They value time over money. One of the most unexpected traits of a wealthy person is their intense value of time. They prioritize time over everything else. You'll notice they avoid wasting time on unproductive activities like gossiping, obsessing over minor issues, or even standing in long lines. Instead, they focus on efficiency, making each minute count. Rich people know that time is the one thing they can't buy back, so they treat it as their most precious asset. 2. They rarely show off their wealth.
So, ayun, sa number one, they value that time more than money. No? So, ako guilty ako dito, hindi ko pa ito magawa. Kasi nga, I'm still a employee, no? Full-time employee, and napakaliit pa rin ang income ko. So, my plan is to save up money, invest, and once I'll be able na to earn interest or dividends through my, kikitain sa crypto. Yun, once I have that, that's the time na magfo-focus ako sa sa getting skills, or yun nga, ang plano ko kasi in my side is programming or sales, kasi nga hindi, may anak na ako, may pamilya ako, hindi ako pwedeng mag-goal in na basta na lang mag-code kasi kailangan ko silang pakainin, no. So yun yung plan ko. So dapat i-value nyo yung time nyo, not only by dollars or peso, dapat skills ang pag-uusapan. Okay, so let's continue on the number 2. So they rarely show off their assets, no, or yung mga flashy things. So continue ko na.
You may be surprised to find out that truly wealthy people don't feel the need to show off. Unlike many people who spend on luxury to prove their wealth, secret millionaires are comfortable wearing simple clothes, driving practical cars, and avoiding flashy brands. They understand that the value of money isn't in flaunting it, but in investing and growing it. If someone's low-key with their spending habits, even when they can afford more, there's a chance they might be wealthier than you think. 3. They have a consistent, comfortable...
Ayan. So, yun nga, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, number 2 is, hindi sila gano'n nag-show off. Nakaka-relate ako dito kasi before, nung nasa Dubai ako, nasa Middle East ako, magkano lang sahod namin? 15 to 18,000. That is 2013 before. Pero yung mga katrabaho ko doon, siyempre kung sino yung mga nakikita mo, sino yung nakakasama mo araw-araw, ma-adapt mo yung ugali nila. So, kahit ang sahod namin 15 to 18,000 basic, tapos mag-overtime kami, siguro papalo kami ng 3,000 or 21,000. That is way back 2013. So, hindi siya ganun kaliit compare sa mga minimum wage. Pero ang ibig sabihin ko is, yung mga katrabaho ko doon, makikita mo bibili ng iPhone. So, installment plan nila yon. Yung iba naman, ang gagawin nila is bibili ng mga Jordans, mga Nike, ng mga mula ulo hanggang paa, naka-Nike sila. And then, like ko kinukwento to sa mga kaibigan ko, sa mga nakikilala ko, sa anak ko. Ito yung talagang story na tumatak sa akin na 2018. So, ayun, babalik tayo sa mga kilala ko. So, kahit ang liit ng sahod nila, lahat ng mamahaling gamit to show off para magmukha silang mayaman. Pero in reality, makikita mo, pagbili nila ng gamit na yon, yung mga katrabaho ko na yon, wala na agad silang pera dahil nga hindi naman affordable talaga yung ganong kalaki. Halos 1/3 or kalahati ng sahod nila, ibibili lang nila ng cup, ng isang damit, para lang masabi na naka-branded sila. And I admit guilty ako, nahawa ako sa kanila ganon. Yun yung buhay ko, no, before. And then, nagbakasyon ako that time, and then nasa bangko ako, BDO na bangko. Then, nag-open kami ng life insurance that time eh. Kasi nga, nag-focus din kami sa investment namin. And then, may pumasok na lalaki, naka-backpack siya. Medyo medyo Muslim siya eh. So, totally, medyo Muslim. Muslim talaga siya. Yung parang nagbebenta siya sa Baklaran. Then, yung lalaki na to, nakaputing damit, naka-eyelander na tsinelas lang, then naka-short na normal. And then yung puting damit niya, hindi lang totally maraming butas, pero may makikita mo yung mga maliliit na butas na puti. And then naka-backpack siya, and then kumakita mo talaga parang pambahay. And then yung teller ng bangko, kilala siya. I forgot the name eh. Then sinabi yung pangalan niya, and then, "Oh sir, magde-deposit po ba kayo?" Sabi ng teller. Sabi niya, "Oo." Kasi katabi ko siya, kaya naririnig ko yung usapan nila. And then, I was shocked, no? Naglabas siya ng pera. Kasi ako, magkano lang sahod ko? 15,000, 13 to 15,000 lang ako. Maximum 18 kasama yung allowance ko nung nasa Dubai pa ako, nung service crew ako doon. And then, yung lalaki na yun, naglabas siya ng worth 5 million. Ganyang kakapal, tig 1,000. From his backpack, no? And, nasyak ako. Sabi kong ganun, grabe. First time ko makita ng 5 milyon na cash talaga. So parang, hindi mo talaga makikita sa itsura nila kung gaano sila kayaman. So wag niyo i-judge yung tao based sa itsura nila. Okay? Hindi nila show off yung wealth nila. Yun yung talaga yung mga totoong mayayaman. So yun yung na-adapt ko na dapat. Hindi mo dapat i-show off. Okay? So balik na tayo.
Routine. Rich people know the power of a consistent routine. If someone is quietly wealthy, you may notice that their lifestyle is steady and low stress. They follow routines, have stable sleep patterns, exercise regularly, and don't easily get thrown off track. The consistency comes from having control over their life, something that wealth allows. While others might be scrambling to keep up with life's chaos, the secretly wealthy tend to move at their own pace, unfazed by trends or pressures. 4. They tend to be curious and lifelong learners. One of the most interesting signs that someone might be wealthy is their curiosity. Wealthy people often have a genuine desire to learn, whether it's through books, documentaries, new experiences, or conversations. They don't let their ego get in the way of learning something new. You might catch them reading or discussing topics outside of their field. They know the power of knowledge and are always seeking ways to broaden their minds. 5. They avoid flashy debt.
So, sobrang importante rin yun na yung lifelong learning. So, kahit nakatapos na dapat tayo ng pag-aaral, dapat lagi pa rin tayo nanonood ng documentary, mga importanteng mga additional knowledge, no? Kasi sabi nga nila, when may kasabihan, I really like that, na when you stop learning or growing, you start dying. Di ba? Sobrang ganda ng kasabihan na yan. So, ako lagi rin ako nanonood ng documentary. Yung mga ganitong video, kaya sinishare ko to sa inyo kasi sobrang ganda. Okay, so continue na natin.
People who are secretly rich often stay far away from debt, especially the kind of debt that others might think of as normal, like high-interest credit cards or loans for luxury items. They don't like to owe anyone because they know that debt can be a trap. Instead, they only leverage debt if it's strategic and can generate more wealth, like investment property or business capital. So if you see someone paying cash for most things, it could be a clue that they value financial independence more than you know. 6. They don't waste...
Yan, sobrang importante rin nung rule na yon or yung signs na yon. Kasi may dalawang klase ng debt, di ba? Good debt and bad debt. Yung bad debt, yan yung mga debt na kung saan binabayaran mo mga payment loan na kung saan mga credit card loans, yan. Bad debt yan. Good debt is kung mariring investment property, di ba? Magbabayad ka lang ng 10%, 5%, 20%, and then yung rest utangin sa bangko para ma-purchase mo yung property, then papaupahan mo. Okay? Meron pang iba. Sa negosyo, di ba? Yung ibang tao, nag-raise sila ng maraming pera para mapag-start sila ng negosyo nila. So, sobrang importante nun. Sobrang dapat maintindihan nyo kung ano yung good debt and bad debt. Yung mga, pag bumili ka ng cellphone, home credit, di ba? Sikat sa atin dito yan. Bad debt yan kasi kahit sabihin nilang walang interest yan, bumibili ka ng bagay na hindi mo naman afford. So, ako, rule ko yon. Lagi rin akong cash. And then, lagi rin akong cash. Pag bumibili ako cash, dapat kung bibili ko isang bagay, kaya ko siyang bilhin at full price. Pag hindi ko siya kayang bilhin, hindi ko inaano yun. Hindi ko bibilin. Okay? So, continue tayo.
Food or resources. This may seem like a small detail, but wealthy people often have a deep respect for resources. Many rich individuals grew up in humble beginnings, and they learned early on not to waste. If someone is careful about not over-ordering at restaurants, conserving energy, or recycling, these habits may come from valuing what they have. A mindset that's deeply connected to wealth. Wealthy individuals know that every resource has a value and nothing should be wasted. 7. They have a strong focus on health and longevity. Quietly wealthy people often put significant emphasis on their health. They're likely the ones you'll see going for regular checkups, making healthy lifestyle choices, and valuing wellness. It's not because they're trying to look rich, but because they understand that wealth is only meaningful if you're healthy enough to enjoy it. Their commitment to self-care often stems from a mindset that they can control their health and longevity, just like they can control their finances. Conclusion.
So, sobrang importante nito, mga ka-investor, yung number 7 na rule na yon or science na kung saan they focus on longevity and health. Kahit hindi ka mayaman as a normal tao, dapat unahin mo yung health mo. Ako, I really stopped drinking soft drinks, no? Talagang I stay away. That's why, actually, I work in the food industry for 10 years. So, halos buong, 18 to 28 ko. Ngayon ako napunta sa BPO. And sobrang sama ng mga pagkain doon kasi tinitignan ko yung mga ingredients nila. Talagang hindi nasisira yung mga pagkain doon. Believe me. Kaya I stay away. Pinilit ko yung sarili ko umalis doon. Kasi ako yung klase ng tao na medyo mahina yung disiplina ko, lalo na kapag nandyan sa harap ko. Ang ginawa ko is, alam mo yon, may mga fries, alam mo yung sa fast food, yung mga hash brown na yan. Meron yan minsan na malalaglag yan sa likod ng ng fryers, and then kasi lagi akong panggabi, and then hindi ko malilinis yun kasi yung napagtrabaho ng fast food na yun is konti yung tao. So in a monthly basis lang namin malilinis yung pinakalikod. In short, general cleaning sa bahay, no. So ang nangyari, mga investor, ako kasi yung panggabi, kaya alam ko na wala naglilinis ng likod na yun. Pagkalinis ko ng likod na yon, yung hash brown na drop ko, alam ko na drop ko yon way back. Hindi lang 1 linggo, 2 linggo yon nandun. Kung makikita mo, halos hindi siya na-deform. Imagine that. Kasi di ba kakainin ng tiyan mo yun? So ibig sabihin, sobrang dami ng chemical na meron yun. So the more ang isang bagay o pagkain hindi madaling masira, the more na marami siyang chemical. Lagi kayong mag-iingat sa processed food. So, sobrang importante niya kasi may kakilala rin ako namatay. 30 pa lang siya. Wala pang 30, 25. Nakalimutan ko yung type ng cancer na meron siya. Stage 4. Nasa Dubai kami. And na-realize namin na, yun nga, lagi pala siya kumakain ng processed food. And nakakalungkot. So, sobrang ingatan yung health nyo kasi anong silbi na magpayaman ka kung isang sakit lang? Diba? Pag nagkasakit ka, mawawala na yung force mo para kumita ng income kasi may sakit ka na, hindi ka na makapagtrabaho. At the same time, magiging liability ka na sa pamilya mo kasi nga bukod sa hindi ka na makakapag ng income, yung gamutan mo, what if matindi yung naging sakit mo, mamahaling sakit, di ba? So lagi nyo ingatan yung health nyo, mga investor.
There you have it, the subtle, surprising signs of someone who might be secretly wealthy. It's important to remember that wealth doesn't always scream for attention. In fact, more often than not, it's calm, quiet, and hidden in the details of a person's habits, values, and mindset. If you see someone exhibiting these traits, you just might be in the presence of a secret millionaire. So next time, look beyond appearances. True wealth is often in the things that money can't buy. Remember, wealth is as much a mindset as it is a number in the bank. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insight.
So ayun, mga ka-investor, sobrang ganda ng video na to, panoorin nyo, and I hope marami kayo natutunan. Kung nagustuhan nyo, kindly like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Marami tayong video dyan about investing, crypto portfolio, stock market portfolio, and mga news. No? So ingat kayo palagi and stay safe. Bye for now.